This is a picture of Rudy laying on the floor in the Bank of America when he was attacked.
He came in to cash a $100 check, and Rudy Valladares ended up traumatized in handcuffs, all because the teller at this Bank of America branch thought he looked like this guy, an actual bank robber whose picture was dispersed in a company email.
And as soon as he walked in, the teller hit the panic button before she even said word one to him. And when he came up to her, he handed her his check and a driver's license and even invited her to a 4th of July barbecue the next day. And even though at that point everybody knew that he was not a bank robber, they never called off the police or even notified the police.
Let's look at them side by side. Skinny, 60-year-old bank robber on the left, hefty, 46-year-old Rudy Valladares on the right. They both sport Miami Heat ball caps, but that's about it.
Meanwhile, the police are dispatched to a bank robbery in progress with the robber still in the bank. And they burst into the bank, at which point the bank manager points to Rudy and identifies him as the bank robber. And the teller testified at trial that in hindsight, our client looked nothing like the bank robber whose photograph was in the email.
The bank surveillance tape has a gap in it, so we don't actually see the takedown. But in court, the lead officer admitted kicking Valladares in the head, leaving him with blurred vision and post-traumatic stress disorder.
Bank of America's position was that any Hispanic male who happened to walk in the bank at that moment, who was wearing a Miami Heat hat, would be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it was okay for the teller to do what she did. When the police got done with him, before he left, the employees came up and said, well, is there anything we could do for you? He said, yes, can you please cash my check?